As you make your way down the steps, you notice the chain is shaking. A distant whimper echoes louder with each step. Oh my god, finally you see it. Attached to the chain's end, a bound prisoner weeps as they hang inverted, their blood dripping down into the abyss below. Nah, dog. Everything in here, ain't no prisoners, ain't no nothing, bro. Everyone we've tried to save is trying to kill us. I'm over it. Yep, exactly. As you spot them, the bound prisoner begins to shake more violently. With a bloody burst, a stream of maggots pours from their eyes and mouth, their cries now muffled. With a visceral crack, a Leviathan maggot savagely breaks through the prisoner's chest. Its long serpentine body lashes wildly before striking towards you. Fucking gross, dude. What's this? He just wiped. Can we pop off if we play this? There is potential. Should have went 10-9. 6 damage. We should have. Damn. We fucked up. Okay, let's go, baby. Dude. The Leviathan maggot lets out a shrill squeal before plummeting into the pit. The prisoner's corpse dangles limply. You breathe a sigh of relief, taking a moment to gather yourself. Then, a distant buzzing sound begins to echo through the spiral air. This is actually my nightmare. With horror, you peer into the pit to witness a glimmer of thousands of beady red eyes looking back at you from the darkness, rising with a sinister hum of shivering, translucent wings. The buzzing grows louder as it races at you, an enormous, disgusting display of eyes, wings, and feelers blurring your weary vision. Dude, I hate it! Anyone have any movie recommendations? I've started a coast here at work. I love that for us. Oh, whoa, okay, listen up, buckaroo. I found some good shit. So you know what that developer who died, Shannon, whatever? Well, I tried to find info on the symbol carved into those weird daggers she used, and it looks like it might have ties to an occult group called the Keepers. This is like getting like freaky. Hope you're enjoying this, because I ain't stopping now. I'm on a roll, bro. The captured eyed symbol commonly used by the occult group known as the Keepers. Found in the 12th century, the infamous alchemist and suspected warlock. Oh, gross. Movie recommendations. Have we watched anything recently? We just finished season 2 of Running Point, which is like laughably, like, it's funny, but it's like not, it's like corny funny. Well, that's good, but that's a TV series, so. 10, back, queen. bro. We kind of went crazy. Holy shit, we one-shot him. You unlock the special Joker change targeted playable cards to your advantage. Okay, I like that. Ew, bro. Its legs twitch as the overgrown insect's body lies pulped and torn before you. Its pearly green innards splattered across the stone steps. Finally, it's done. You move hastily down the steps, your heart filled with eager determination to be rid of this foul place. As you descend, you are at last greeted with the sight of a vine-encrusted trapdoor. At the bottom of the stairs, this must be the way forward. As you make your way toward the door, a familiar chain-dragging, stomping sound begins to pound the steps above. The ground shakes with each step. As it swiftly closes the distance, you must hide, and quickly. I love that we could just pile up all these gems. Oh no. That's a big radar, bro. I was scared to take any of these. Okay, we're safe. Shit. Fuck. Eight. Queen, jack. Ace. 2. Nice. 5. 6. 6. 7. 6. Good though. Hey, bro, come on. Rapidly, you descend the steps and find a crevice to hide away in. The massive creature descends quickly and violently, making it to the bottom floor moments after you. It sniffs the air as it stomps around the room, searching. A distant cry echoes from above, and the hulking mass swiftly turns its attention toward the sound. Aggressively, it turns and races up the steps, its chains loudly scraping against the stone. So someone else is trapped in here as well? At last, it's gone. Quietly, you make your way toward the trapdoor. You notice a familiar symbol and lock beneath the vine-coated surface. You pull out a key you found on the prisoner earlier, inserting it. As you try and turn the key inside the lock, you feel the crunchy web of vines restraining its movement. You must clear these vines with haste. Oh, shit. Remove all duplicate playable cards with the same value. Dude, look at our hand, man. So I went back and did more digging into the studio and found this news clip from when they were first starting up. Apparently, they were originally working on some kind of open world fantasy game thing. Sounds fun as hell, actually. Why didn't they wind up releasing this?
You may know him as the creative mind behind the best-selling Drake Flame Chronicles novels your kids are reading on the playground. Now, book author Lucas B. Hart has started the new technology company Heartblade Interactive to bring his fantasy books to life on home computers.
In books, you can peek into the life of someone living in a fantastical world of dragons and adventure, but I realized that computer games have the potential to let you actually live that life for yourself.
Heartblade's team of computer technology experts are hard at work creating hundreds of three-dimensional buildings, wildlife, and fantastical creatures to populate a full-scale computer simulation. It's every fantasy enthusiast's dream come true.
With graphics technology coming as far as it has, you don't even have to imagine these things anymore. You experience them yourself. They exist in a realistic simulation crafted by advanced algorithms. You don't just mindlessly kill monsters like in most games, though you can certainly do that too. In Drake Flame Chronicles, I mean it when I say that you can literally do anything. You can rule your own kingdom. You can start a farm on the frontiers of civilization and use the profits from it to begin a tavern business that you then franchise. You can invest in fantasy real estate. You can assassinate the mayor, wear a glamour of his body, and then take his family for your own and raise it until you crown your son as the next heir of your inheritance. It's truly groundbreaking. And I believe that we have only begun to scratch the surface of what is possible in a video game.
Drake Flame Chronicles, the video game, is currently planned to hit store shelves by May.
Dude, I love that it's like the theme of this game is so good. Like, it's so eerie. And like the 90s aesthetic is so good. Dude, that was crazy work. With the vines cleared, you try once again twisting the key inside the lock. As you turn it, you hear the tumblers align, unlocking the door. Success. You pull open the latch and find the ladder leading down into a cavernous pit swallowed in darkness. This is not good. The fact that, like, it's almost like cave diving when you pass a point of no return and the only way out is further in. That's what it feels like right now. You step under the ladder, hearing the wood creak under your weight. As you attempt to descend quietly, you shut the latch behind you. As you step up the ladder, your breath quivers at the sight of the vast, overgrown labyrinth of leafy hedges before you. Gathering your courage, you set foot into the maze. The good news is that this was man-made, and so there must be a way out through here. Right? Right.
I'm trying to tell you, that's just not possible in the time frame you've given the team, Lucas.
Not possible? Nothing's impossible, Shannon! Like I've always said, you guys can achieve anything. Just a few years ago, if you had told me I'd have a published and successful fantasy novel series, I'd have told you that was impossible. Yet here we are!
Yeah, that's great, Lucas, but what I'm saying is that this new modular spellcasting system is taking the team and I way more time to develop than we anticipated. And we're already behind on the Dynamic Kingdom economy and NPC life pursuits. If we continue our current course, we're not going to make a December launch. That's just the reality of it.
So we're just gonna give up. Hell no. Fighting spirit, Shannon! Summon it within you!
Not give up, Lucas. We might just have to make some compromises. Probably cut one of these features or ask Futuresoft for another budget extension. Those are the two options as I see them, without performing miracles.
Compromise is the sound of creativity dying. We perform miracles.
Oh! I thought I would just keep playing. Exhausted from your travels, you stop to compose yourself, leaning against the nearby hedge. As your weary body rests upon the leafy hedge, it begins to sink into its embrace deeper and deeper. You let yourself sink, as you cannot be helped but be taken by its comfort. Peering into the brush, that comfort is swiftly supplanted by terror. A ghastly, hollow face stares back at you. Oh my god, dude. Dozens of hungry roots protruding from its skin, the face gasps out a pleading croak. You try tearing yourself away from the hedge, but grasping sharp branches and vines constrain your efforts, attempting to pull you back in. This is so good. His eyeball's really coming in clutch, man. Seven. Go 5, 6, 5. Bro, just got an achievement for inflicting. The enemy was about to counter. Hover over the enemy's next action for details. Counterattack for 5 damage if you attack this turn. We're fine, right? Gonna counterattack again, but we should be fine. We have 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Doesn't matter. Crushed. Dude, crushed him. You unlock the special Joker. Replace this Joker with a clone of the targeted Joker. Nice. Groans of anguish beckon as you finally sever yourself from the hedge's grasp, hastily scrambling backwards. The leaves bristle as if daring you to approach again. I ain't scared. You push away the nightmarish visions of what you've witnessed spiraling in your skull and refocus your attention on the journey ahead. One step at a time, you process to navigate this maze of misery, keeping a safe distance from its voracious walls. Unlock this. Remove up to 2 random playable cards from the tableau. Sure. Ace. Major breakthrough. All right, Emily. You'd never guess who that Shannon lady is related to. Us? Shannon's grandfather is a guy named Cedric Sierra, a practicing member of the Keepers. So, of course, I trace his family origins, and he's related to the original founder, a guy named Alcorn Wilt. They're all related to one another. One big, happy, occult family. Yikes, dude. Look at the dog. think we do it yet. Ooh. 7. Really bad draws here. Some misplays. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to do this? What did that do? Shit. Oh my god, bro. On the last card. Holy man. That was an awful stack. Okay, onward. Seemingly identical paths grow more familiar as you navigate. Slowly but surely, you forge your way forward. You hear the blissful sound of water nearby. At last, could a reprieve from this maze draw near? The pulse of your pounding heart skips as you turn the corner and witness the twinkle of a sprinkle. Twinkle of a sprinkle, dude. Of a spring in the distance. Joyously, you carry your feet toward its grace when the ceiling high above begins to tremble. Of course it does. Oh my god, what is this? With a violent crash, bricks tumble outward as a gargantuan figure lands before you. Chains rustle as it rises, and you realize you recognize this large looming creature. It sniffs the air and bares its toothy maw, having finally found its escaped prisoner. Oh no. What did that do? I didn't even read it. Oh, increases health. Nice. Alright. Give me this. Give me this. Extra refresh. Okay. Should have went back 10. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Good damage. Should have went the other king. Okay. We shouldn't have used that, I don't think, because it resets itself. And we lose our turn anyways. I used it with the thought of being able to keep our combo, but I don't think that's how it works. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, Jack, Queen, King, Ace, crushed! You rise to your feet, bruised and bloody, but still living, looking down at the looking down at the defeated beast. You can't help but feel sorry for it as it weakly gasps for air. I don't feel sorry for it. Vines extended from nearby hedge and grasp the creature, pulling it towards the verdant mass of leaves. You leave the monster to its fate. Approaching the water, you notice it is an enormous lake, encircled by hedges on all sides for a single opening directly opposite. Alas, the maze does not end here, though you welcome the change of view. So true.